Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I am here with your monthly tarot readings. We're doing tarot for water signs for August. Okay? All right, water signs for August. So, what I do here is I'm going to lay out a general reading for the water signs, and then at the bottom here, what I'll do for the next layer is read sign by sign based on the general reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Water signs, water signs. Trying to like tap into your energy. Water signs, energy, come to me. Okay, let's see. Water signs, water signs. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. I'm sensing you all are like solidifying, and you know, when you think of water solidifying, you think of ice, but I really think you're just like, I don't want to say, oh, you all are ice. I really am just seeing you all, it's like you're, how do I say it? Let's see. So we've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces, and we've got Cancer. And I feel like you all are like kind of wanting the world to slow down a little bit, which is interesting. I feel like you all are, I don't know. I get the sense that you all are like overall the introverts of the zodiac. I mean, that could be anyone really. But I just get the sense that you're hoping that the world slows down just a little bit so you can get some rest, or you know, all these changes that you're going through, you can like just woosah for a second. Let's see, what should I start with? Which deck should I start with for water signs? I think I'm going to do Rider Waite for the water signs. I want you all to have, you know, just a little bit of an anchor in the water, just somewhere to kind of just stop and really just like, okay, let's reflect. Let's feel about this, right? Not think about this. Let's feel about this. Let's get centered so we can feel about this. Okay. All right. So this is the general portion of the reading. Let's get some, let's see, what's going on with our water signs? Water signs, okay. Four of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, water sign. Oh, wow, 10 of Wands. I feel like 10 of Wands came out for another sign. Water signs, water signs, water. The Sun in reverse, okay. Water signs. That popped. Interesting, okay. Water signs, okay. Water signs, this is what we've got. Ace of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, 10 of Wands upright, the Sun in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Let's talk water signs. Okay. It looks as if you all are taking an opportunity that might bring you back. You're taking an opportunity that might bring you back. It's like an emotional opportunity. You're taking an emotional, I feel like it's kind of like this emotion. It's not an emotional risk, but it is kind of. You're taking this emotional risk. And what it's doing is taking you back to a place where it's taking you back somewhere where you previously lived. Like this is like coming home kind of an energy, instead of being like out in the field or, you know, going on an adventure. You're like coming back home. And that, yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the Page of Wands. And so that might be where I feel as if you taking this opportunity and coming back, it feels a little bit like a burden. It feels a little bit like, you know, it feels like you're carrying a lot of stuff and you're having to like you're having to rethink how you manage things. I mean, that happens, right? Whenever you are changing location, even if it is coming back to something familiar, it's kind of like, okay, what new things are you bringing with you as you do this? And is there going to be fertile ground when you get there? The Sun in reverse kind of says that those things are still unclear, or you're not seeing them yet. You're not seeing where you can maybe place these things or put these things. You're just not clear on where you can lay down your burdens. Or maybe you're not even getting a chance to lay down your burdens here, because the Sun in reverse is saying that things are cloudy. You know, your access to your happiness is kind of like unclear. It's just unclear. And I get the sense that this is making you feel like you're now at like a disadvantage, because maybe you have to like relearn something, or maybe you have to you might be in this place of it's interesting. You might be in this place of being like in service, right? But not in service by your own will. Not for your own will. Now this Ace of Cups in reverse, this is about, it's interesting. You've taken this opportunity here, and this Four of Cups, something that you might have previously rejected. And I think that's what's happening here with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Something that you previously rejected, you're now coming back to. And it's kind of like it's exactly what you thought it was going to be. It's just this, like, this is not the greatest opportunity. This is not the thing that I thought it would be. Gosh, I'm so sorry, water signs. Let's look into the energy and see. Let's look at it sign by sign and see, right? Because it may be something else is gonna pop up. I just, I feel for my water signs. Okay, let's see. Let's start with Scorpio. Scorpio is my next sign. Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to use the Wild Unknown for Scorpio. And let's see how this really pans out. Because this is just the general, it could change when I do it for the signs. But let's see how this pans out for each sign. And again, please don't make this fit if it doesn't resonate. Maybe check out some of your other signs, other placements in the readings, and maybe one of those might jibe well with you. But let's go ahead and get Scorpio. That's my first water sign here. Can we clarify this Four of Cups in reverse and Page of Wands in reverse? Okay, Six of Cups. Can we clarify for Scorpio? Scorpio, please. Thank you. Scorpio and the Sun in reverse. Empress in reverse. Ooh, okay. Seven of Wands in reverse for Scorpio. Seven of Wands in reverse for Scorpio. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for Scorpio. Three of Swords in the reverse. All right. Yeah, this kind of clarifies, you are, in some ways, you know, this Three of Wands in the reverse looks to me like, I think you're kind of recognizing some sort of codependence, maybe. The Three of Wands, I sometimes see that with this, but there's also this, you know, what you were once building, you're now like, you're not building it anymore. I feel like there's been so much energy of divesting, of taking, you know, in this, I think it must be Leo season of, you know, divesting, taking away, focusing on the self, or focusing inwardly. But let's take a look at the rest of this reading for Scorpio. The Four of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Six of Cups upright. This is an opportunity, right, that you have taken that is bringing you back to a familiar place. And it's basically for something in the past. I mean, it's for something that, I want to say this is for to plant roots, really. I mean, this is putting roots down, because it's just putting roots down. Interesting. Maybe you're going back home to start a family. Maybe you're going back home to, like, maybe there was some sort of relationship that you had back at home, Scorpios. Yeah, it's kind of like you went to try and build something, and now you're not building that thing over there anymore. You're coming back home to build. But let's look a bit deeper. Daughter of Swords for this Ten of Wands, Page of Swords. I feel like you've been thinking about this. You've been thinking about this a lot, and you're kind of going off of a very, I feel like this is something that, like, oh, this is in the past, but you just had this idea of maybe it'll work out if I move back. You know, it's something that you have been, oh gosh, you've been just looking at this very closely. The Daughter of Swords, and the Daughter of Swords has been coming up a lot in these readings, but the Page of Swords. I feel as if there is something about this where someone was, either you were paying close attention to someone, or someone was paying close attention to you. Someone was watching, someone was keeping an eye on you, or you were keeping an eye on someone, which is, you know, probably why you go back, right? Why you go back to this place. However, with the Sun in reverse and the Empress in reverse here, this logical approach, Scorpio, is, it's like you're not able to, like, plant yourself here. You're not able to plant yourself here. This is interesting. Okay, so then we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're at a disadvantage. However, you're at a disadvantage, but this is leading you into some sort of union. It's very interesting. I feel like for Scorpios, there's this sense of vulnerability here. If I were to just read the cards alone without this upper part, Scorpio, I would look at this and say, Six of Cups. Give me 1 second. If I were to look at this, Scorpio, I would say that someone is trying to tell you, oh, there's nothing here. It could be that someone is trying to interfere even with your idea to not do something and just come back home, and you know, someone is interfering with that idea. Someone is interfering here, Scorpio. Let's get some guidance for you. What cards do I want to use for guidance? Guidance. Empathic? No. You know what? I've got a new deck here that I have not used at all, but I feel like it would be something useful for my Scorpios, my water signs. It's called the Dream Reading Cards. It's separated into two sets. We've got Oracle and Dreams. I think I'm going to do the Oracle side. I'm just going to do the Oracle side. Let's see. Let's get some guidance for Scorpio. Sorry. Oh, there was one dream card in there. Okay. Let's get some guidance for Scorpio. Oh, these are kind of crazy to shuffle. All right, can we get some guidance for Scorpio, please? Okay, you've got gratitude and empowerment. So, Scorpio, your advice here is focus on the things you do have rather than the things you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily. Appreciate everything and everyone in your life. Yeah. Empowerment. Believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Yeah, all through this, you know, whatever you're doing, if you think it's going to be an outcome that you want, which is this, you know, the Two of Cups is often this soulmate situation. If you know, it's looking like it's not going to be fruitful, and it may not be the happiest. It might actually be the hardest thing you've ever done. But if it's for something that you really, really want, a union that you really, really want, Scorpio, go for it. But also don't take my advice if it leads you into, you know, basically use your free will, use your discretion, use your own sense of knowledge. This is entertainment only. I'm just, you know, putting a message out there. So believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example to others. Use your past experiences to make you stronger. All right. That is for Scorpio. Let us move forward. And what's next? Pisces. Let's read for Pisces here. Pisces, I think I'm going to use the Honest Truth Tarot. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Says this is the fish. Yes, the fish. And it's Aquarius that's the water bearer, but we're talking about Pisces now. We're talking about Pisces. Pisces energy. Okay, Pisces. Let's take a look here. All right, Spirit, can we get a message for the Pisces energy? Lovers in reverse, okay. All right, we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun, we've got Judgment upright. And, oop, look at that, kind of just scooched off of there. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Pisces. I feel like you all are being realistic about you choosing to end some sort of relationship. Yeah. Yeah, you've chosen to end a relationship, and this is you kind of like really closing out some sort of energy. I won't say closing out of, it could be a relation, it could be you, and when I say relationship, it doesn't have to be just love. It could be, maybe separating from a past sense of self, maybe, separating from a job, or maybe you're getting a new job. It could be any kind of relationship, anything where you are working or collaborating in tandem with something or someone else, right? Relationship. Four of Cups in reverse. It's like you're taking a risk. You're taking an opportunity. You're coming back to. You could be even coming back to self after the ending of a relationship. You could even be doing that, but it's like you're taking this very realistic stance, Pisces. You're just seeing like all the evidence that pointed toward this, whatever is happening. So, okay, 10 of Wands is clarified for Pisces with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're letting go of control. You're letting go of control, but you're taking with you what belongs to you. You're taking accountability for what was yours, and kind of just, okay, I'm moving forward from this. I'm taking what's mine and I'm moving forward. Yeah. Wow. Then we've got the Sun card. In reverse is clarified by Judgment. I feel like it's so interesting, Pisces. I feel like even though you don't know, this could be something that has, maybe caused you some confusion or some sort of unhappiness, but it is this Judgment card, I feel like, is you finding forgiveness and compassion, Pisces. Finding a way to forgive, finding a way to accept. You're really moving through this. Really, this even though this Knight of Pentacles is here, this is really you, and it's interesting that you're in this kind of fixed energy to find healing for yourself. And now this Seven of Wands in reverse, where you feel like, I'm at a disadvantage. Maybe even you're looking at it like, I lost. But really, it's like you've gained. You're really understanding what really went on here, and there is no, even though you feel like, even if it's on the outside, it looks like, oh, okay, I lost. You don't feel that way. You feel like you've gained something, like you've moved on from something. And this is really just a beautiful healing, I think, for Pisces in August. So let's look at, I'm going to use the dream reading cards again. And I'm going to use the dream portion. So maybe Pisces, there's some sort of evidence here of, maybe in your dreams or in your travels or something, you'll be able to see like what's on your healing journey. Let's just see. Okay, dreams. So I get some clarification or guidance for Pisces. Vehicles, car. Do you know what direction you want to go in life? Do you feel in control of your life plans? Do you represent the car model in your dream? Interesting. Have you been having dreams about cars, Pisces? And then school and exams. In what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? And I think that you are, Pisces, with this 10 of Wands here. I think that's an evaluative space for you. But, if you start dreaming, or if you see these things in your dreams of vehicles and cars or school and exams, I think that is probably a positive, it's like an affirmation that you should look into, okay, you know what? Things didn't work out. Where am I going? What's next? What are my goals now that I'm on the other side of this? And I'm very quickly on the other side of this, because that energy is, you know, sometimes this is really hard to get sometimes, Pisces. Okay, next up, let's get into Cancer, sign of Cancer. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's see. I think I want to do True Heart Tarot for Cancer. These big cards sometimes, they're just so hard to shuffle. They're so hard to shuffle. But let's get Cancer. Let's get the sign of Cancer. Let's do that. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Sign of Cancer. Water sign. Water sign. Water sign. Water sign. Okay. I can't sing, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's get Cancer. Maybe you all can sing, Cancers. Maybe you all are singing. Maybe you're singing something. Cancer, Cancer, sign of Cancer, please. Sign of Cancer, sign of Cancer, sign of Cancer, please. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's try one more time. Maybe you want me to flip the deck? Okay. Cancer, sign of Cancer, please, Spirit. Four of Cups in reverse. Again. Sign of Cancer, please. Sign of Cancer, please, for the Ten of Wands. Sign of Cancer, please. Sign of Cancer, please. Sign of Cancer. Ooh. Really? All right. Sign of Cancer, please, Spirit. Sign of Cancer. Clarify the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of cards. All right, I'm going to take them. Sun in reverse again. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right, can you clarify the Sun in reverse? That's too many cards. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Wow, the Hierophant upright for the Sun. And let's see. Then we've got Seven of Wands. Can we clarify the Seven of Wands? Thank you. Three of Discs. Ha. And then the Nine of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here. Okie dokie, Cancer. The Four of Cups is, and the Page of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups. I feel like you've taken an opportunity and you've come back to a familiar place, but now it's like you're looking for another opportunity. You're trying to uncover yet another opportunity, which, you know, maybe it's like, this happened and I did this, but wait a minute, maybe I didn't do this right. So it's almost like you're looking at that opportunity and like trying to turn it into something. You're trying to turn it into something. You're trying to turn lemons into lemonade, basically. And then this Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands upright is clarified by the Sun in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, yeah, I kind of see that you, Cancers, you all are just kind of looking down the road and you're just like, oh no, I see what's happening here. It's almost like you all are looking into the future, right? You all are looking into the future and you're just like, no, I'm unhappy. And this is not bringing me like the good that I thought it would bring me. And also, I'm having to look at ending things in order to find a new beginning, right? And that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Is there's now this burden of understanding for you as to this is a lot that I'm going to have to tackle, and it's kind of like you are unhappy. You are not getting the blessings that you thought you would, and you are having to end things before you can really start things. Okay, now the Sun in reverse is clarified by the Hierophant. There is an unhappiness here having to do with maybe your spiritual direction or spiritual leadership, or or even something about some sort of spiritual understanding that you might have. I don't know if I said that already. I might have. I can't recall. I'm just kind of going instinct as soon as it comes from me and the cards. So there could be some unhappiness that you're realizing that there's some unhappiness here, and it's almost like actually it's not unhappiness with spiritual leadership. I feel like you see that you're unhappy and you're trying to figure out how to discuss this unhappiness. Like you're wanting to. I almost feel like this is. I feel like this is like counseling, even some sort of counseling. Yeah, some sort of counseling that you're going through. And then the Seven of Wands in reverse is like, that the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is a disadvantage. This is, other people being the focus and you are the one having to like serve other people. But here it's like, you know what? You're in this space of, I can renegotiate. That's the first thing that came to me when I saw this Three of Discs with this Seven of Wands. This is a renegotiation and a moving things around as to how a contract is going to work, or it's like it's renegotiation. It's compromise, but it's a renegotiation too, and so it's very interesting. The Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is you, Cancer. I feel like this is you. You're stuck, but you're learning how to deal with it, if that makes sense. It's not the happiest place. It's not the best place you want to be, but it's kind of like, I'm going to learn how to deal with this while I'm here. And it's like Nine of Wands, you're kind of looking back on all these things, all these actions that were taken. You're doing kind of this review, and I feel like, Cancer, this is you learning how to deal with being stuck. I don't know if that makes sense. I wish I had a nicer way of putting it. Let's get some guidance for you, Cancers. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Spiral Oracle for you all. Spiral Oracle. I just think it's a beautiful deck, and it's got a reading to it, so I'm only going to pull one card. Okay. Beautiful deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This deck is by artist Lily Acuna. It's another big deck that's kind of hard to shuffle. So I'll get a bit of a shuffle going here, and then we'll pull some guidance for Cancer. Okay. Let's see, Cancer. Can we get some guidance for Cancer, please, Spirit? Some guidance for Cancer. Oops. Okay. I kind of like these. The Energy of the Andes and the Sacred Feminine. I'm just going to read both of them. Okay. The Energy of the Andes. I feel like you all could use that. The Energy of the Andes. Excuse me. There is an energy movement rising from the base of my body through my spine. At the same time, an immense movement of energy is emerging from the center of the earth to the surface. In both events, I can glimpse the movement of a consciousness and the connection with Earth's core. In the Andes landscape, the energy of a uterus opens up, reminiscent of the primordial energy of life. And I feel like Cancer energy is this very mothering energy. So I think that's why I thought this was just a perfect deck. In the mountains, I'm born again, and I acknowledge that the feminine energy is open there and is open for the entire world. I am from the earth. I remember my connection with this living organism. I am in communion with life and all living things. The planet's transformation opens all of my doors. With joy and an open heart, I start to create higher vibrations. I just sense there's this high vibration energy through here. There's a hopefulness here that you can regenerate and it's like renegotiate here. What was that word? Regenerate? Yeah, I can't remember. With joy and an open heart, I start to create higher vibrations, and I flow following the beat of Mother Earth, transforming myself along with her. I remember what I have forgotten. The ancient knowledge is renewed in me. I am the earth itself, and I activate this wisdom in every cell of my body. So, Cancer energy, remember where it is. I mean, you went somewhere, right? You're coming back from somewhere, and I feel like you have to maintain, the energy. It's hard to be in a new place and still carry the energy, but if you remember, wherever you go, you're still connected to the energy of that previous place or that place, because you're still on Earth, right? You're still on Earth. Okay, let's read the Sacred Feminine. My brain has two hemispheres, the rational left and the intuitive right. At the same time, I hold feminine and masculine energy. Even though one of them may govern me, every human being, myself included, is both. I never know how to pronounce this. The Tao calls them yin and yang, and the two comprise the vital energy, qi. During the last few thousand years, patriarchal societies biased towards male energy have prevailed in the world. Values, agreements, culture, ideas, institutions, and almost everything around us is marked with this stamp. So it's better to ask myself, why are actions like competing, winning, consuming, and constant production considered virtues? Why do reason and objectivity take precedence over all other considerations, like feeling, observing, empathizing? Why do we believe that instead of embracing life, we have to struggle? Because we have learned that what is masculine is related to conquest, achievement, and appropriation. Other values are often considered weak and of no use. Yeah, I think this is you understanding you're getting into that sacred feminine. The power and the importance of the feminine energy is not often recognized because it is vulnerable and therefore violated. Hence, this energy, essence of the earth, is systematically attacked in our civilization, in both women and men, and in the earth herself. Now I responsibly understand that this is inherited, and to solve this world conflict, I have to solve my inner conflicts. First, I embrace the sacred feminine in me. I connect with life, blood, cycles, what I feel, and that which I can't grasp with reason. Regeneration. Look at that. Regeneration. Yes, that was the word. That was the word that I used with this Three of Deaths. Regeneration. I regenerate my feminine side. I release control so that creation can flourish along with intuition, dedication, and expression. When yin and yang encounter each other, everything becomes sacred and divine. Morning dew comes to kiss the land. The woman nurtures. The man rejoices. Awesome. Well, that is it for water signs. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next month. Bye.